What's up, guys? Sean back at it again with SJ Fishing. Welcome to the channel. Now this week, today is March 11th, and I believe it was yesterday or the day before, we went all the way to Visalia to pick up baits. Now I love fishing, I love baits, and they were $150 for, I would say, over, let's say right at 1,000 pack of baits. I rolled the dice, we drove all the way down there, and I want to know if, was it worth it? Was it worth it? The baits behind me that you see, the Yamamoto and the Zooms, nothing here down was, that's all me. But from there up, we got those at a steal. I love going on Marketplace to see what I can find. You never know what you can find, but here, take a look at these baits that we found. 150 bucks, so let's say 200 bucks gas. So I would, around $210 we spent round trip, 147 miles we went to go pick up soft plastics. Let's take a look at some of them, and whatever I show you, it's going to be multiple of them. I guess these are ripper worms right there. Let me put you guys down. Alrighty, so these are ripper worms. And mind you, the packaging is old, I'm sure, the salt and the oil, but ripper worms, a bunch of these. Next we got here Baker or Eker bait, Eker Raker swim bait trailer. Swim bait trailer. Let's take a look at that. I'm sorry, that was spinner bait trailer. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was saying that. Spinner bait trailer. Guess you could put that in the back of your spinner bait. Like I said, we rolled the dice. We drove all the way out there. Eker Raker. I can't talk today. Spinner bait trailers. There's a bunch of this color and a bunch of this color. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Eker Raker spinner bait trailer. Yellow. Maybe I'll get out a swim bait, spinner bait, and see what it looks like. So a bunch of those, a lot of those. Moving on. A whole bin of these right here. A lot of lizards, a lot of worms. Salt raker, whole grain salt, fish attracting scent for efficient strikes. This, like I said, we got a bunch of colors. It's the lizard, red. There's a bunch of these different colors. Salt raker. Got a bunch of those in different colors. Got some, and this is different. This is like a worm. Bunch of different colors, all in this bin. Moving over to this one. These are all lizards right here. Lizards, all of them right here. These were from packs that were opening up that were just too old that we couldn't save. All of these are lizards. What we're thinking about doing is melting a lot of this down and putting them into our own baits. We're thinking about that, buying some molds, going from there. But this is all packaging, all lizards in this one. Just different color lizards right there. 2 packs of Zoom ended up being in there. Crazy. 2 packs of Zoom lizards. Pumpkin char 6-pack, kind of like a yellowish tail to it, little tent green. Now moving on, same in this bag, a lot of lizards, a lot of different colored lizards. think there was one Yum pack. Yum. Something like that. On that, we opened it up. Like I said, the pack was just garbage. Like I said, $150. 147 miles. Ended up coming back spending $70 in gas. Moving on. Zeta. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Zeta product rigging guide. That's cool. Again, I like it when baits do this. I like it when they put how to rig it on the back. It makes sense. It does jerk bait, trick bait rig, Texas rig, Carolina rig, dude rig, I don't know what that is, and then top water rig, and different baits. I'm sure they have a bunch of different color. Again, lizards, different. It's like a purple. Now I'm wondering, is it worth it? Before we went, I was sitting there, before we drove down there, wondering, oh man, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Should we go? We have enough baits, as you can see. We don't need any. Brooke made a good point that you can melt them down to make your own baits. We want to get molds and maybe eventually do that. But all different kind of color baits. Lizards, worms, there's worms in here. Wondering, was it worth it? That's the biggest thing. I think so. I'm sure if I were to go online and sell some of this, it's kind of neat. Sure, I can eventually get my money back, at least. This is Crystal Shad, Zeta. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but this whole bin, my hands are, this whole bin is full of those. But like I said, I'm wondering, is it worth it, man? Was it worth it driving all the way down there, picking these up? This bin right here, I'll show you. Custom. I think they're just like bags like this. I wonder if somebody just wanted to make them and then put them in bags. Little, I wonder if you could do this, take it off. I like that color. But anyway, in my thoughts, I thought it was worth it. It was fun driving down there. Something new to go get baits. He was selling them for dirt cheap. I guess it was a shop down in Tulare, California, that went out of business. I think, well, maybe last year they went out of business. But all these baits, all different kind of stuff. You got this, a little older but still usable, you know. Mr. Twister, that's kind of cool. Like I said, different stuff. Different worms and stuff like that. But let me know, was it worth it? Was it worth the drive? Was it something that you would have done? Let me know. I love buying baits. I love trying new things. I love, when is it gonna stop? I don't know. Me and Brooke talk about that all the time. When is it gonna stop? When are we? But we just love it. It's fun. It was a good night. We had a blast. But let me know in the comments, like I said, was it worth it? We drove 147 miles. Round trip, 300 miles, spent $150, and then gas. I think we can get the money back. Even if we melted them down and made our own baits, sell them going that way. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd share that with you. Something quick, something fun that we did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video of these baits. And maybe I'll go in video in depth on more these baits, using them and stuff. Of course, I'm going to use them. Spend all that money, you got to use them, right? But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.